I'll go anywhere and do anything because I feel so good. And it just makes me madder than anything that I can't do what I normally like to do.
Feisty 79-year-old Iris Reed is being treated for breast cancer. She was diagnosed just last year.
Got it. Good shot.
Is there anything else that you want me to get for you, like a warm?
Yeah, bring me a cold drink, a beer, or whiskey, or something that I'm not allowed to have. Just kidding.
In a room just down the hall at Sharp Grossmont Hospital, 43-year-old Joan Eichner is also being treated for breast cancer.
Probably like most people, I thought it could never happen to me. And suddenly I was faced with surgery and followed by radiation treatment, 6 months of that. And it put my normal life on hold. I have a 6.5-year-old son, and it's particularly frightening. Not so much for myself, but for those I potentially could leave behind.
Like so many who are diagnosed with breast cancer, the procedures and tests mount, tallying up in some cases to astronomical fees. That's why Forman's Foundation to Find a Cure is fighting to close a financial gap and help fund necessary tests through a partnership with Sharp Grossmont Hospital.
What we decided to do was partner up, and we created an application process for them to apply to the foundation for funding for individual patients that were having problems getting insurance to pay for tests that doctors felt were actually needed.
Mark Forman knows this all too well. He lost his wife Tracy to breast cancer in 2008. He says not enough attention is given to early detection of metastasized cancer.
As was in Tracy's case, she was getting chest x-rays constantly. They would come back negative. We would celebrate thinking that everything was fine while it was spreading terribly through the rest of her body, and it was just everywhere that the chest x-rays weren't looking.
The Forman Foundation volunteers have turned a tragedy into hope and support to help other cancer patients survive.
The insurance won't necessarily pay for a full body scan when that's really what needs to be done after a patient has been diagnosed with the disease.
While Iris and Joan have not applied for help through the program, many others do need help right now.
Financial support's important because it's one of the major stressors patients undergo, as well as having the diagnosis of breast cancer. If we can take care of them financially, then that takes one stressor off of them.
I think that anybody that donates money to help cancer should get a first-class ticket to heaven. It's a very expensive disease, and I'm very grateful for any help at all that I've had or might have in the future.
Your donation to the Forman Foundation to Find a Cure supports life-saving programs like this one. Save the date for our upcoming celebrity golf tournament, June 26th and 27th in Rancho Bernardo. Visit formansfoundation.org for more details. I'm Phoebe Chong Chua for Forman's Foundation.